here, and I will show you first how to do chain of thought prompting, and then we will do it together to write our marketing campaign for the product that we have. Okay, so let's do chain of prompting. First, let me ask it a question. Let's say if I have I remember that there was a very interesting book in 11th standard when I was reading, which was called H.C. Verma, right? And it's a physics book. I hope that you have also read at some point of your time. If you are a physics student, then you have read H.C. Verma. And H.C. Verma had like all these complex questions, and I used to scratch my head a lot on solving all these H.C. Verma questions. So can AI solve a H.C. Verma question, or can AI solve a complex question, is what we are exploring in this prompt engineering workshop. So let's see if I have a H.C. Verma question. I think that I recently asked ChatGPT H.C. Verma question, and I will copy this prompt from there. So there was a famous monkey question, where a monkey is hanging, holding to the tail of a monkey B, and we have to calculate the tension on the rope. All right, so it's a complex question, and we are exploring whether ChatGPT or AI can solve this question, and if not, how can we make it solve a question like these? All right, and how can we introduce reasoning and complex reasoning capabilities in these tools? So let's say there is a question like this. Monkey B is holding on to the tail of monkey A, which is climbing up a rope, and the masses of monkey A and B are 5 kg and 2 kgs. If A can tolerate a tension of 13 newtons in its tail, what force should it apply on the rope in order to carry monkey B with it? And we have to take G as 10 meter per second square. And this is a quite complex question. This has nothing to do with the AI that we are learning. And maybe you must have also heard, this is a part of many memes also that are circulating around related to H.C. Verma questions. And this question is one of the most popular ones, the monkey one. Let's see if ChatGPT or the AI tool, we have Prompt Lab. We are using this Granite model right now, which is a foundation model of AI. Can it solve this question? All right. So if I ask this question, so it says that we have to calculate the weight of monkey, we have to calculate weight of monkey B, and total force, weight A plus weight B is 70 Newton. And therefore monkey A should apply a force of 100 Newton on the loop. So it is giving me an answer, but it is not reasoning with the answer that it is giving. Why are we calculating the weight of monkey A? Why are we calculating the weight of monkey B? And it is just giving me the answer. And I think the answer is right. The answer should be between 70 newtons to 100 Newton, if I remember. And to make this reason, or to make the chain of thought prompting, that means that if you need AI to reason with what it is designing, we use a prompt addition, which is called think step by step. Okay, so this is the prompt formula. You just add let's think step by step in front of any prompt, and ChatGPT or AI tool uses this chain of thought prompting to answer that question. Okay, so let's see if I add this. Okay, right now you don't have to do anything. I am this is just a demonstration or example of chain of thought prompting, and then we will do together the chain of thought prompting. Okay, so let's think step by step. So just adding this phrase, let's think step by step, will enable complex reasoning capabilities in AI tools. And so it is now giving me the so it is breaking this down into steps. So let's say that first step is to calculate the weight of monkey A, and weight is calculated by multiplying mass of acceleration due to gravity. G is 10, so weight of A is mass of A into G, which is 5 into 10 is 50 newtons. Then step 2 is calculating the weight of monkey B, and which is 20 Newton. Third is determining the total force needed, which is 70 Newton, and consider the tension in the tail and all these things. Okay, so therefore monkey A should apply a force of 100 Newtons. So it was giving me answer, but it was giving me answer in a vague format. It was not thinking step by step. When we added this let's think step by step technique, then it added more reasoning capabilities to its answer. Okay. One more example can be, I go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, what is all right. So let's say calculate the diameter of Earth. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT diameter of Earth, and it says that there are two type of diameters: equatorial, there is polar, and the average diameter is 12,742. So it depends on where we are taking the diameter. So although it is giving me answer which is quite which is reasoning, but it is not thinking logically how to calculate it, right? So calculate the diameter of Earth. Let's say uh, you know the circumference, okay, of Earth. Let's think step by step, okay, or just ask it to think step by step, and it will now start to think step by step. It says that we recall the Earth's circumference, which is 40,000 kilometers. We rearrange the formula to solve for diameter, which is c by pi, and then perform the calculation, which is c equals this and pi equals this, and diameter is 12,742. So the final answer is this. So you can ask ChatGPT to reason with the answer that it is producing. So it says 12,742 here, and by calculating, it says approximately 12,742 kilometers. So the prompt that we will use is think step by step. And just by adding think step by step, we'll be including this complex, we will be asking the AI tool to slow down its process, give reason why it is generating what it is generating, and in the process, it will generate a more refined answer that suits what we are trying to get from it, right? Uh, Okay, so the question I'm not posting on chat box. A lot of people are asking me whether I should put the question, because these are more examples, and some people are still experiencing error in IBM Cloud. So you need to, if you are experiencing error, it will just waste time in debugging them. So I think that the more logical solution would be to use ChatGPT in this case, because that would be a better way of learning rather than using prompt lab if you are having a problem. But nonetheless, the answers that are generated in prompt lab and ChatGPT will be similar, and the only difference would be the structured way of doing that. That means that if I do it in a structured way, then can I use this thinking step by step technique in the instruction, and then provide examples and help it to think step by step. So the instruction for the ChatGPT or the AI tool would be think step by step, and the input is this monkey question, and here, and if I take this question and put it in input, let's see if it can generate the output. Okay, so it says 10 Newton. All right. Why is it saying 10 Newton? Because it should be 100 Newton. It is saying 10 Newton because I am not I'm not giving it enough examples to think step by step. It is giving me just the answer, right? So yeah. Now what I need is, I need an example to train this model by putting the example here, what I have of step-by-step approach. So if I divide this into steps, and that's the output. All right, now if I change the values and can it understand from this example and break it into steps and then generate this? Yeah, now it is learning from the example and it is generating the response. I think that yeah, so now it says uh, this one has lesser of instructions, so I will change my model and then I'll clear the output and generate. Let me just put in this as input, change the values, and if I click on generate, okay. So in this prompt lab, we will need to fine tune what the model that we need to use. So let's say we use Granite model. We used a Granite model previously. That's why we will have to select the same model. And if we generate the response, it should be generating. All right, it's still processing and I don't know what problem is there in this instruction. I think that we can use ChatGPT for now on to learn this rather than making it more complex with the prompt lab. So the idea behind is this use a step-by-step method. So if you add this think step by step, it will give more complex uh, capabilities to solve complex questions to ChatGPT. All right, how can we use this in a real case scenario is what we are doing is we are creating a marketing campaign. Okay, so we are creating a marketing campaign for our product. Let's say it was my product was Evo Lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. And I, as an entrepreneur, need to create a marketing campaign of how to market it, right? So can we use ChatGPT's complex, can we use this chain of thought prompting to design a marketing campaign and create a step-by-step approach to create that? Let's explore that. So we will go on a new chat. So you also come to either prompt lab, but don't use the structured one, use a chat one here so that you have the similar, we are using this zero shot prompting. That means that we are giving instructions all at once. So it's better to use the chat form or use ChatGPT. All right. So what we are going to do is we are creating a marketing campaign for our product. So let's say my product is Evo Lens. Your product can be anything, a shoe that fits all sizes, a bag that can adapt to all sizes, or a chair, or whatever you have selected, right? So we are creating this marketing campaign and we are creating with this chain of thought prompting. That means step by step approach, and ChatGPT is also giving us a reason why you should do what we should do. Okay, so let's start with the basic prompt techniques, but first let me know if you are ready with your ChatGPT or your uh, IBM tool so that we can start working. Please answer this poll that I have, which is you have either logged into ChatGPT or IBM tool. If you are experiencing problem with IBM tool, I am also experiencing problem with that. So if you are experiencing problem, then don't use that. If you are not experiencing problem, then use ChatGPT. Okay, or if you're not experiencing problem, then use the prompt lab. Right. All right, thank you so much for also replying on the chat box that you are ready. More than 60 people, 60% people are ready now. So let's begin working with creating this campaign. If you are on IBM Prompt Lab, click on new prompt and don't save the previous one. If you want to save, you can save, but don't save the previous one. And new prompt. And in ChatGPT, you can just open a new window. Okay. Both are similar. In IBM Prompt, I am using this open source AI tools, which is Granite, Llama from Meta company, or Mixtral from Mixtral model or Mixtral large model. I can use any of these open source models. ChatGPT is a proprietary software from OpenAI, so both has its own advantages and disadvantages. But I think that using any of these would be good for today's lecture. So I will prompt lab. How can we use effectively this IBM tool is what I will take on in next and the next lecture. So today I'm not going to confuse you with more features of prompt lab, but if you are using prompt lab, that's fine. If you're using ChatGPT, that's also fine. Okay, so let me work with ChatGPT first. And what I'm going to do is creating a marketing campaign. All right. So my prompt will look like this. It will include all the knowledge that I have earned in prompt engineering till now. Right. The first step is to define a persona. So let's define a persona. You are a digital marketing, so not digital marketing, but let's say marketing expert. Right. So marketing expert. I'm giving a persona because I'm creating this marketing campaign for my product. So you are a marketing expert, define the persona, and then define, give direction. So you have been tasked to create a marketing campaign, right, for a product Evo lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark, right? So you are a marketing expert. You have been tasked to create a marketing campaign. I am giving direction. I am specifying the format. What is the product? Is the Evo lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark, and create a marketing campaign to maximize the sales. Okay. So I have asked to create a marketing campaign to maximize the sale. And I am asking that you are a marketing expert. You have been tasked to create a marketing campaign for, I am creating it for Evo Lens. You can create for whatever product that you have, right? And then I ask it to create. Okay, so it is designing a marketing campaign, achieve 1,000 sales in 6 months by promoting Evo Lens as a revolutionary sunglass, identify target audience, key value proposition, campaign strategies. It is just giving me some general purpose marketing ideas, right? It is not giving me any reason, or it is not giving me any complex technicalities behind these, and it is not giving me a step-by-step approach, right? So it is just giving me this timeline. It is giving me metrics for success, marketing content ideas, and all these things. Now let's use this chain of thought prompting to create this marketing strategy for me, right? So the idea is to, but first of all, you just create this general purpose prompt. So you write this general purpose prompt and see what response it is generating for you. Okay, so we are trying to create a marketing campaign for our product to sell it in the market, and we are asking ChatGPT to design a marketing campaign for us. Can it design a marketing campaign, and how can I make ChatGPT think more in a more complex manner to get to my desired marketing campaign is what we are exploring with this advanced prompting technique, which is chain of thought prompting. All right. So first, you write a basic prompt, which is like this. You're a marketing expert. You have been tasked to create a marketing campaign for a product, which is Evo Lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. Create a marketing campaign to maximize the sales. and see what is your response. Okay. If you have done that, please tell me no. Please let me know in the chat, done or yes. Thank you so much, those who are already replying. Thank you, Vilay. Thank you, Nishita. Thank you, Dhruv. Thank you, Shantanu, Rohit, Christy. All right. So we must have got some reply to this question, right? Now, to include chain of thought prompting, what we need to do is we need to edit this and just add think step by step. Okay, think step by step. This is the prompt injection that we are doing. Prompt, we are adding some more prompt to the prompt which we already have. Think step by step, and this will help ChatGPT to think step by step and provide me a proper guideline. So it says phase one is foundation and branding. So first step is to define a target audience, which is tech-savvy individuals, outdoor enthusiasts, commuters who frequently transition between indoors and outdoors, style-conscious individuals seeking premium eyewear. So if I compare this with the prompt here, it is showing me primary audience, secondary audience, and all of this like that. But now it is reasoning with this, and it is defining me the target audience. Second step is to craft a unique value proposition, create brand identity, build a landing page. Phase two would be awareness building, and it is giving me launch teaser campaign, leverage influencer, run social media ad, then do a press release. Phase three will be the conversion strategy, product demonstration event, limited time offer, referral programs, email marketing. Phase four would be customer engagement. Phase five would be a sustained growth, and there are some performance matrices. So a general answer like this, where it is not giving me any guideline what to do, just giving me ideas. If I ask it to think step by step, it will also include the ideas. Now, the good thing about this is that if I need to understand anything, so let's do phase one, or please explore phase one more. Okay, so in this manner, you can explore phase one more, and it will give you more step-by-step approach. So define the target audience. Now it is giving me first step, what to do. Second step, what is the core message? And it is also defining the core message. One pair for every condition. EvoLens adapts to your lifestyle, offering unmatched clarity, comfort, and style, day or night. Create brand identity, create a logo. It is also giving me ideas of a logo. What should it look like? A lens transitioning between light and dark, yin yang inspired design. Color palette should be neutral tones like black, white, and gray. Typography should be clean, modern fonts for a tech forward appearance. Brand voice should be authoritative, approachable. So it is doing everything for me. So it is also giving me tagline: see clearly, live freely, EvoLens, your vision evolved. And then it is also asking me to build a landing page. We have already done that. Call to action should be pre-order now and get 20% off. So it is giving some consideration. And then it is saying me that I should have a teaser campaign. I should have a sneak peek for insiders. All these strategic approaches, right? So just by adding this think step by step, I have made life simpler for me by dividing the answer into different steps. And then at any point of time, I can explore each step, and I can explore each step, and I can build upon whatever the ChatGPT is generating. All right. So by exploring all phase five, I will have a solid marketing campaign by the end of it. All right. So a lot of people are giving me the answers that you have generated. They have someone is also getting this amazing thing, which is step by step, step 5, step 6, step 7, what they should do. And the follow-up prompt should be explore step 5, explore step 6, explore step 7. So we have now a step-by-step campaign of what to do in order to market my product, right? So chain of thought prompting, very powerful. You ask any large language model to do step by step. All right. One more thing is, if you are not understanding anything, you can always ask ChatGPT to explain this in a uh, and marketing strategies are always good when they are in a tabular format, right? So what we will do is, now we will create these marketing campaign in a tabular format, so that we have everything inside Excel sheet of what to do. All right. So first, we we use this prompt formula of let's think step by step, and think step by step generated steps for me in this marketing campaign. And now what we will do is, we will do tabular format prompting. That means that we will ask ChatGPT to divide the content into different categories, and then create a table that includes the original answer with these categories into different columns. Okay, so that we have a whole Excel sheet of this marketing campaign. All right. So first step was to create a step-by-step approach, and second step is to put this in a tabular format. Okay. Thank you so much, those who are replying with their responses on the chat box. Anjani Singh is replying with this, that it is a step by step. It is giving step one, define the USP, identify the core feature, what is the adaptive technology, what is that, and then step two, step three, step four, step five, right? So like this, like key demographic, audience connection through emotional appeal, and all these things. Now what we need to do is, we need to put this in a tabular format. So what we will do is, we will use this few shot prompting. So we used this one shot prompting right now for chain of thought prompting. Now what we will do is, we will use few shot prompting. Okay, so we will ask for it to further divide this into proper format. Okay, so we will ask it what are the different categories that you can divide the content into for more descriptiveness. Okay, so we will go here. After the strategy, it designed me a strategy, and before exploring, we will ask what are the different categories that you can break this answer into for more descriptiveness. Okay, so I will ask it for categories that it can break this answer for more descriptiveness, right? This is still a answer in a format which is columnar format. I want it to divide this into different categories, and that's the prompt that I use. Okay, so it is dividing it into sections. First section is product definition and target audience. Second is branding and positioning. Third is campaign strategy phase, awareness, conversion, customer engagement, sustained growth. Then marketing channels, digital channel, physical channel, hybrid channel, creative content plan, and all these things, right? So it is dividing it into different categories. Now, after dividing this into categories, I want in a table format. So I will give a prompt, now create one table that includes your original answer with these categories separated into different columns. Okay, so I ask it to now create a table by dividing your answer into these categories, keeping the answers in each category in a column format. Okay, so now it starts making a proper table for me. So here is the category and here's the details. So first step is to product definition and target audience. This is the product overview. This is the target audience. Branding and positioning. This is the brand identity. This is the value proposition. Campaign phases: awareness, conversion, customer engagement, sustained growth. Marketing channels are digital, physical, hybrid. Creative content plan should be this. Offers and incentives should be this. All of the marketing campaign is designed in a proper Excel sheet format. Now, what I need to do is just copy this from here, go to Excel, and in a blank workbook, I just paste this, and I have my whole marketing strategy ready, right? So I can just save this as a marketing strategy, and my marketing strategy for marketing this product is ready. So I just need to follow up these steps, break down the budget for digital ad, 50% for digital ad, 20% for partnership, 10% for pop-up events, 10% for content creation. It is also giving me everything that I need to market my product, right? And I also have this in a beautiful tabular format. I'll show you the tabular format prompting so that you can also prompt your response in a tabular format. So first you ask, what are the categories that ChatGPT can break the answer for more descriptiveness, and then ask it to create a table that has your original answer and these categories into different columns. Okay. All right. So these are the two prompts that we can use for tabular format prompting. First, we ask ChatGPT to create different categories that it can break the answer into. And secondly, we can ask it to create a table for all these, for both the categories, right? So this is creating it into a very good tabular format. So I'm showing Shreya's answer here, where she has got a proper marketing strategy for her product analysis. Here is the features, here are the benefits, target audience, campaign goals, marketing message, marketing strategy, and she has Excel sheet ready for working on the strategy. Adrija is sharing me this. Her categories are in logo design and color scheme. She's using Prompt Lab, and she has also got the similar answer that we have got in ChatGPT, right? So consistency across platform and emotional branding, all these steps that she's getting. So really powerful to create our own marketing strategy by using chain of thought prompting. All we need to add is think step by step. Or you are solving any mathematical equation which is complex and want to know what the reason why it generated the answer, then you can use this think step by step process. Thank you so much, those who are replying on the chat box. Hemant is sharing his screen so that I can share more things. Oh, he has got a very campaign with the prompt that he used. Phase 1, phase 2, and also proper steps with them. Phase 2 also has steps: social media strategy, influencer marketing, content marketing, email marketing, paid advertisement. And phase 3, engagement and partnership, contest and giveaways. So really proper marketing strategy has been made with the help of chain of thought prompting and this tabular format prompting, right? Ayush is also sending me his table, and it is divided it into all these columns where step-by-step approach of what to do and what not to do for the marketing. So the interesting thing is it is showing all these different answers for different people, and that's the beauty of generative AI, that it does not repeat from whatever knowledge that it has, but it creates new strategies, it creates new frameworks for each and every prompt. All right, so you now have one more advanced prompt technique in your kitty, which is first the chain of thought prompting, where you ask ChatGPT to stop, think, reason, and then give the answer. And you also have tabular format prompting, where you can ask ChatGPT to create categories for the answer that it has given, and then divide the answer in those categories so that it is more readable, more usable, better. You can perform better in a long run with this tabular format. All right, Rohit is sending me his tabular format, all of the marketing strategy that he has got. Okay, so let's move on to one more advanced prompt technique and one more task that we have now. So today's class will be a little bit faster. We will have to execute a little bit faster because we have limited time. We have to finish this class by 3:45 and 4:45. And Ishti is sending me this message where she has got an amazing marketing campaign ready to be executed for Lux Vision, which is her sunglass brand name, and everything is there in a proper Excel sheet format. All right, so let's move on to the next prompting technique and the next task in hand. The next task in hand is investor pitch. All right, so now we have everything ready. We have our product name, we have our product image and prototype, we have a landing page, we have done sentiment analysis of user reviews, we have a marketing campaign, we have launched our product in the market, we are selling our product. Now we need to scale up, right? Now we are going to Shark Tank and invest and creating our investor pitch. Now we are going to either go to Shark Tank or some other investor to get money to design our product, right? So if we are designing our product, our pitch, then we need to make a PowerPoint presentation, right? Can AI tool make that investor pitch? Is what we are going to explore. And to make an investor pitch, we are going to use this least to most prompting so that we have everything with us when we are going to pitch to an investor. Okay. So least to most prompting is one of the advanced prompting technique where it is an extension of chain of thought prompting, but it takes it one step further to generate far better responses and to generate responses in a step-by-step manner so that we have a very solid understanding of what ChatGPT has generated. Okay, so let's understand this, how it works. So least to most prompting takes a bigger problem and solve and chunks it down to smaller problems, and then ask the language model to solve these smaller problems individually. Okay, chain of thought prompting, we were dividing it into uh, problems, but we were not solving them individually, right? What we were doing is here we were dividing the problems, we are including more reasoning, but we are doing everything in a go. Okay, with chain of thought with least to most prompting, we will divide my problem into sub problems and then solve these problems individually to get to a desired result. Okay, so let's say if we have a problem like this, there is a girl called Amy, and she takes 4 minutes to climb down of a slide. Okay, there is a slide, there is a water slide, and she takes 4 minutes to climb down. Let me just take a pen. So she takes, so there is a slide. She takes 4 minutes to climb down, and the water slide closes in 15 minutes. So she has to top, sorry, 4 minutes to climb top. So there is a stair. She climbs 4 minutes to top, and 1 minute she takes to climb down. Okay, 1 minute in this slide. From here to here, she takes 1 minute. And the slide closes in 15 minutes. So there is a 15-minute window in which the slide closes. How many times can she slide? Okay, so the question has two steps, right? So the to solve how many times she can slide, I need to calculate the total time, right? She takes for one slide. And then I divide this 15 with that total time. So, and then get my answer, right? So there are two steps. The first step is how long does each trip take? So I ask this question, and I don't ask this bigger question, how many times can she slide before it closes? I just ask this smaller question, how long does each trip take? Okay, and this smaller question can be answered because that's very easy. You just need to add 4 plus 1, right? Now I ask the another question, which is how many times can she slide before it closes? So now it knows that it takes 5 minutes to take each trip. It just needs to divide 15 with 5, and 3 is the answer. All right, so a complex question which has two steps: one, to calculate the whole trip time and then calculate how many trips. Instead of that, I asked the first question, which is how long does each trip take? And then the second question, how many times can she slide before it closes? Right? Let's use this to create an investor pitch. And what we will do is we will create a PPT. And to create this PPT, we will first create an outline, not the whole PPT itself, right? So I will ask ChatGPT to give me an outline. Sorry, I am typing it like this, but nonetheless, we will create an outline and then ask ChatGPT to explore this outline to generate me the whole PPT. Okay. So let's do it in ChatGPT. I will share my screen. Here is the ChatGPT screen. So we are going for an investor pitch, and we are going to do least to most prompting. That means that we are going to ask ChatGPT to generate the least response first and then generate the most response. So we will create an outline of PPT first and then create slide by slide rather than creating a whole PPT. Okay. So least to most prompting is breaking the task into simpler steps, asking the large language model or the AI tool to generate simpler response first, and then exploring that response further to get the desired output. Okay, so let's start making our investor pitch. So but before that, I need to check whether you are at ChatGPT or not, or you understood this or not. So if you have understood this and you are ready with ChatGPT, just give me a yes in the response. And if you are not ready, then say no. If you are ready, we will start generating the prompt or the PPT for our investor pitch. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for replying in the chat box. What we are going to do is we are going to write our prompt to create the PPT for our investor pitch. Okay. Now you need to use the all 6 principles. So we'll start with the persona. You are an entrepreneur launching a new product in the market, which is Evo Lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. Okay, so you are an entrepreneur launching a new product, Evo Lens, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. What we are going to do is create a investor pitch, right? So create, all right. So you are going to pitch this product to investors for funding. Okay, now you are pitching this product to investor for funding. Create an outline of the presentation that you will use for pitching your product to investors. Okay, so I used the first principle of chat prompt engineering, which is giving persona. You are an entrepreneur who is launching a new product in the market. Evo Lens, which is a sunglass. I think I should add a comma here, which is a sunglass that can adapt in light and dark. You are going to pitch this product to investors for funding. So I'm specifying what it needs to create. It needs to create an outline of the presentation that you will use for pitching your product to investors. Okay. So I'm going from least to most prompting. That means that I'm first generating just the outline. I'm not generating the whole presentation itself. First generating the outline, and then I will generate the whole presentation. Okay. So if I hit enter, it will generate me the outline of the PPT. Okay. Introduction, the problem, solution, market opportunity, business model, marketing and growth opportunity, financial projection, team, why invest in Evolence, Q&A, closing remarks. Okay. So now I have these 11 slides that I have, and this is the outline of the presentation. It has introduction, it has problem, it has solution, it has market opportunity, it has business model, it has marketing and growth strategy, all these things. Now, to create all these slides, I will explore each section one by one. So explore section 1, introduction. Okay, so from least I am going to most. So I designed an outline first, and then from outline I am going to design or create or produce the whole PPT. Okay, so first first slide is introduction. So now I will explore introduction, and it will give this whole idea of what I should include in introduction. Okay, so first I'm asking ChatGPT to generate me an outline, and then I'm moving to more refined answer, like what should be there in that slide, or what should I say in that slide. Okay, so introduction, greeting and self-introduction, objective should be this, tone, and it is also giving me example. Good morning and thank you for having me here today. My name is Amit Tiwari and I am a founder of Evolence. Over the years, I have dedicated myself to creating innovative solution, blah, 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 blah. And then product introduction. You can have example. It is also giving me example like Evolence is not just a pair of sunglasses. It's a smart accessory designed to adapt seamlessly to changing light conditions. Whether you are outdoors on a bright sunny day or indoors in a dimly lit room, Evolence ensures optimal vision without the need to change your eyewear. It is giving me everything that I need to put in my PPT, even with the example of what I should say, so that I have a perfect pitch for the client. Okay. So the instruction is, first we are creating the outline, and you are using the 6 principles. That is, you are an entrepreneur who is launching a new product. You're going to pitch this product to investor for funding. Create an outline of the presentation that you will use to pitching your product. Remember, we are using least to most prompting. We are first generating the least content, which is just the outline, and then we are exploring each part of the content to generate the whole content. Okay, so Shreya has given me this example that she has generated. So outline for Adapt X is, this is the title slide, this is the problem statement, slide 1, slide 2, and all these things. Then what we will do is, what we will do is we will say explore the title slide, or explore slide 1, or explore slide 2, and it will generate necessary things to be included in those slides. Okay, so first the outline, and then I explore section 1, which is introduction, and it gave me everything in introduction. It also gave me the sample example what I should say. And then after introduction, what I can do is I can explore section 2, which is the problem. So I will say explore the problem, and then it generates me the problem slide, and it says what should be there, and it also gives me examples that there is a growing demand. What should I address? What should be the success of smart eyewear look like? What is the target audience? And why current solution? All these things in, and it also gives you example like the market is crying out for an eyewear solution. What I should say to the investors. Okay, so Ayush is sharing this. Ayush has this outline, and after outlining, I can explore each section. So explore introduction, explore problem statement, explore product solution, like that. Okay, so least to most prompting, that means that I am generating the least response first, that is the outline, and then I am generating the content. And even if I want to generate further, let's say that I am not just satisfied with this also, then I can also generate further content in problem. Let's say I need to know more about market cap, so I can say explore market gap. Okay, now it explores market gap also, and now it says that 2.1.1, so this section it is exploring. So it knows which sections are there in my investor pitch, and I can use this step-by-step approach to explore each section and then make my PPT and my presentation better and better. Okay, so least to most prompting. So Ayush is exploring the section 1, introduction, and he has got this introduction, also got examples, also got introduction of evolence, what is the goal, what is this, right? So by this we can create our whole PPT as well as the pitch. All right, a lot of things have been sorted with the help of AI, right? So I believe that this you will use this technique called this least to most prompting, where we are starting from a bigger problem, we are chunking it down into smaller problems and then exploring each chunk to lead to the final answer, right? Okay, now final thing is what we have done so far is we have created a marketing campaign by using chain of thought prompting. We have created investor pitch by using least to most prompting. Now the final step is that we need to announce the product or post it on social media or invite emails for the same. Okay, so can we after investing pitch, can we market our product on social media? Can we also do social media marketing with the help of the AI tools? And the prompt engineering technique that we will use for this is meta prompting. Okay, so yes, I think Anjani is sending me her solution of what she has got by implementing the least to most prompting. That means that exploring the solution. So she asked it to explore the solution and it gave all the things about the solution. So the idea is to first generate less content and then explore each section so that we go step by step to generate the whole response. Okay. Uh, it has also given a competitive analysis uh, for for Shreya, that what is the whole table for uh, to, so she asked create a table or matrix to visually compare, and it compares it with competitor A, B, C, and that she can include in her investor pitch, right? Who knows, we could do a lot of these advanced things also with the help of ChatGPT, that it also creates my investor pitch, right? Okay, so yeah, okay. So Hardik is also sharing the problem statement, and this is the step 1, step 2, and all these things. He can explore each steps, and then yeah, he has explored step 1, and it is giving me all the content, key points, real life examples, and all these things. Also got it from here, some visual support, some comparison tables, some customer testimonials, and all these things. Okay, Rohit is sharing his whole expanded section, which is like this: opening hook, which a vision statement, product introduction, and all these amazing text. All right, so let's move on to advanced prompting. Today's third advanced prompting technique, which is meta prompting. What if you can reverse engineer prompts? That means that what if you can create prompts from an output. So let's say that you liked some social media post. Okay, you are doing this research of uh, your competitors, and you are doing this social media posts, and you liked some social media post or blog, right? And you want to write the similar kind of blog for your product. Okay, so how can you reverse engineer something which has already been written? Okay, how can you use ChatGPT to generate prompt templates for you? How can we uh, ask ChatGPT to write prompts for us? Okay, we are writing prompt, but what if we have an answer in our mind and we ask ChatGPT to write prompts to generate that and use that to generate new articles? Okay, so that will be clear from the example. Meta prompting is reverse engineering the prompts. That means that we ask ChatGPT to become a prompt engineer, and we ask ChatGPT to write prompts for us, and then we fill in the blanks, and we write fill the prompt with our information and the generate the response. Okay, so let's learn how to do that. And what we will do is we will learn meta prompting in this. But before that, if you have done the last prompt technique, then let me know in the poll. I'm sharing the poll again. If you have completed the last prompt technique, which was least to most prompting, then let me know. We will move ahead with our final uh, prompt, which is the meta prompting. That means that reverse engineering the prompts. Okay. So two things we have learned so far: chain of thought prompting, where we used think step by step. And second was least to most prompting, where we created an outline first and explored each thing. We can use this for different scenarios. And we have been using this right now for marketing purpose, but we can use this for any prompt generation where there is steps involved, and then we can ask ChatGPT to explore those steps for us. All right, thank you so much. Let's move ahead with social media post. So we are writing social media posts, but we are writing it with reverse engineering. So we can write social media post by one-shot prompting, zero-shot prompting, chain of thought prompting, RGC framework, whatever we have learned so far, right? But we are learning this meta prompting technique, that is reverse engineering prompts. So let's say you want to write a blog post for your product, okay? And you have a you read a very interesting blog post for another product, let's say, which I have given in my resources. So you go to your prompt engineering resources, which are here. Okay, so this prompt engineering resources, I have this meta prompting one here. Okay, and in this folder, which I will share right now, so drive, I think my team can share you the link of the prompt engineering resource folder. So you go to this folder, and here I have included a post here, this blog post. Okay, so this blog post, we will open this blog post, and I found that Ray-Ban had a very interesting article on their new sunglass, okay, in their website. Now I need a similar kind of article to be generated. Okay, the problem is that I saw an article on Ray-Ban's website, or a post on Ray-Ban's social media page or LinkedIn page, and I found this article very interesting. Okay, this new Ray-Ban sunglass wala. Okay, so I need ChatGPT to generate me similar kind of article, not same, but similar kind of article for my sunglass. Okay, you have the links on the Google Drive. You can go to Google Drive, and from there you can uh, open the blog post .docx file. Okay, so if you open that, you will see this article. Now I want ChatGPT to reverse engineer this article for me. So to generate prompt that generates this article, okay, that is called reverse engineering prompt or meta prompting. So if you like something on social media, let's say if you kind of like a post on social media, you can ask ChatGPT to write you prompts that can generate that post. Okay, so that is called meta prompting or reverse prompt engineering. So we will do this reverse prompt engineering. We will open a new chat. Okay, we have this article with us. We will open a new chat, and what we will do is we will start with the basics of prompt engineering. We will ask that you are an expert prompt engineer. Okay, so we will give this role of a prompt engineer to ChatGPT. We are saying that now you are the prompt engineer. Generate a prompt that generates this following article from a blog post. Okay, so I like this blog post. I want it to learn from that article and generate a prompt that generates this article. I will provide you the blog post. You will generate a prompt that generates the blog post. If you understood this assignment, say yes. So we will ask ChatGPT that you are a prompt engineer. You have to generate a prompt that generates the article from blog post. If you understand this, say yes. If ChatGPT say yes, then we post the blog post and check the prompt generated, and we ask it to give this prompt and fill in the blanks and fill this with our information, and we will have our post. Okay, so basically we are not copying, but we are taking inspiration from some other brands marketing. Okay, so I will go to ChatGPT again and ask, you are a prompt engineer. Okay, you have been tasked to generate prompt that generates a blog article. Okay, I will give you a blog article. You will generate the prompt for generating that blog article. Okay, so my prompt is that you are a prompt engineer. You have been tasked to generate prompt that generates a blog article. Okay, I will give you a blog article. You will generate the prompt for generating the blog, that blog article. Okay, if you understood, say yes. Okay, and I send it. It says, yes, I understood. Please provide the blog article and I will generate a prompt for it. Right? So I said, you are a prompt engineer. You have been tasked to generate prompt that generates a blog article. I will give you a blog article. You will generate the prompt for generating that blog article. If you understood, say yes. So sometimes if you are stuck with creativity and nothing is coming in your mind, then you can uh, get inspired from some other website, and then you can ask ChatGPT to generate a prompt that generates the similar kind of response, and then you fill in your data and it will generate that kind of article or blog for you, right? Okay, so let's provide a blog article, which is this, and copy this blog article from the prompt engineering resources that I have, copy this and provide it that blog article. Okay, so if I provide the blog article, it will generate the prompt. Okay, so it says prompt is this, write a blog article that covers the following topic, and it generates this blog article. Okay, but I can't use this, right? This is a very big prompt, and it says particularly about Ray-Ban, Meta smart glasses, everything about Ray-Ban, and whatever is in this article. Okay, now I'm not very happy with this kind of prompt. Okay, so I want a fill in the blanks kind of prompt which generates the which I can fill myself to generate similar kind of article for me. Okay. So I ask it to give this prompt in a fill in the blanks format. Okay. So give the above prompt in fill in the blanks format to be used for any product. Okay. And it gives me this kind of prompt. Okay, so now it says that I need to write a blog article that covers the following topic: introduction to the second generation, whatever Evolence is the name, mention the partnership with whatever partner we have, the popularity of the product and how it is flying off the shelves, introduce a new style feature designed to enhance the product usability, perfect for whatever season or event that thing is, new styles and features for every user, describe the new style, whatever the new style is, with a description. And if I fill this up, I'll be able to generate uh, a blog article which is like this. Okay, so let me fill this up for Evolence. Okay, so I copy this from here and I paste it and I fill new generation, second generation, smart glasses called Evolence 2.0. Mention the partnership with, let's say I partner with Nike, the popularity of the product, how is it, introduce new styles of feature designed to enhance the product's usability, perfect for outdoor events, let's say events, and new styles for every user, describe the new style. The new style is new look with the design feature, which is metallic frame, suited for, sorry, where is it? So suited for, let's say, sportsmen or golf players. So I'm just randomly putting things. Okay, so introduce the new uh, adaptability feature that is perfect for switching between light and dark. And then I fill in every information here, and then I will have an article which is similar to this, but now more refined and defined to my product. So if I have, so basically I am kind of like reverse engineering the prompt. I am generating the prompt which would have generated this kind of article. Okay. So Shreya is sending this, that she has got a prompt like this: write a blog post about the latest introduced, discuss the following topic, and then in the fill in the blanks format. So if she can fill up these information, then it can generate the similar kind of article for our blog post, right? So let's do it for yeah, you can also, yeah. So Hardik is saying that he wrote this prompt, like generate similar article for your product, and it can also generate similar article, but it will not cover everything that you need. If you are kind of like launching your product and then also want to include the uh, things that you know, like if you say that generate similar article, then it will generate a general purpose response, right? So if you want a very specific a kind of like article where you are introducing what is new with your product, what is the new features that you have, what is the new technology that you have used, ChatGPT doesn't know that, right? So you need to get that in a fill in the blanks format. You fill in the blanks format, and then you have an article ready for you, right? So my idea is not to say that, give a article and then say generate similar response to like that. So we are reverse engineering prompt, so that we also have a guideline of what to provide to chat gpt if it wants a more detailed descriptive article like this. Okay. Let's work it for some Twitter. So let's say there is a Ray-Ban, and let's go to Ray-Ban Twitter account, and Ray-Ban has a Twitter account at X. And okay, so let's say that it has some post. Yeah. Okay, so this is a post: holiday shopping tip, one pair for them, one pair for you, balance. Okay, I am very inspired by this catchy line, very one liner tweet, which is kind of like inspiring me to buy a Ray-Ban, but I need it for evolence, right? So I go to ChatGPT and I uh, copy this for making it a little uh, less time consuming. I'm copying it. Otherwise, I would not. I will give, you would have tasked to generate prompt that generates a tweet. Okay. Tweet. I will give you a tweet. You will generate the prompt for generating that tweet. Okay. So I'm not asking it to generate a tweet for my blog, for my EvoLens sunglass, but I am inspired by this Ray-Ban's tweet, and I am asking it to reverse engineer the prompt that can generate these kind of tweets, because that is not generated by AI, right? This is generated by human. So I'm giving a more human touch by using this. Okay, all right, where is it? Okay. So I say, if you understand, then say yes. It says yes. I give the tweet, which is this. Okay. So I give this tweet and it starts generating. Okay. Generate a tweet offering a holiday shopping tip that emphasizes balance by buying one gift for someone else and one for yourself. The tone should be light-hearted and fun. Okay. Give this in fill in the blanks format to generate similar responses. Okay. Generate a tweet offering a holiday shopping tip that emphasizes balance by buying how many items for who else, and this for whatever the tone should be, right? So if I use this, let's say, for buying a gift for, let's say Father's Day, right? Your dad, and one for your mom. uh, the tone should be uh, grateful. Okay. All right. Generate a tweet offering a holiday shopping tip that emphasizes balance or emphasizes love by buying a gift for your dad and one for your mom. The tone should be grateful. Let's see what it generates. Yeah. Show some love this season by picking out a special gift for your dad and one for your mom. They deserve it. Hashtag grateful, hashtag holiday season, and holiday shopping tip. So something like that. Yeah. So you can generate similar kind of responses by reverse engineering what prompt generated this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting responses in the chat box from people. Here's a blog article, prompt from Tech Product Tech Move Chair, following the same structure. All right, so Anjani has also designed the article uh, with the prompt, and here is what you can fill: name, discount offers, Ergo Max, Comfort Pro, and everything. Really structured, like you can design a blog article with for the chair with this. Thank you so much for sharing that. Shreya is sharing that she has got a tweet. Create a tweet that offers a holiday shopping tip emphasizing balance. The message should be catchy, concise, and fun. The tip: dash for them, dash for you. Balance: it should convey the idea of treating yourself while shopping for others during the holiday season, right? So and on the base of request, holiday shopping tip: buy a thoughtful gift for dad and one for mom. It's all about balance and showing gratitude for the ones who do so much for us. Hashtag thankful, hashtag grateful, right? So if you are inspired by some tweet, if you are inspired by the work of someone, but you want to create something of your own, then you can reverse engineer your tweet, your prompt, by meta prompting, by asking ChatGPT to generate similar kind of prompt, and then filling it up with your data, and then generating all the content that we have, right? And Ayush has changed the prompt, and then he has got this amazing article on Evolence, a stylish design, adaptable to light and dark, perfect fit for everyone, and similar things which this article had of Blagrod, of Ray-Ban, right? A frame for every face, share a view on a video call, Meta AI makes us smart glasses even more smarter. So similar kind of headings, similar kind of content, but inspired by this and applied to your product with a new content. Yeah. So Ishti has got something like this: a frame for every face, similar kind of heading, but changed the product name, Lux Vision, Scalar frames, and all these things. But you need to provide more detail to the prompt in order to replace whatever content is there, and not just use the similar kind of uh, prompt in this. Okay, so you need to be very careful what you are changing. Otherwise, if you are not changing things, it will keep the uh, information. It will take the information from this blog and then generate similar kind of blog article for you. All right, that's the prompt engineering, reverse prompt engineering for you, meta prompt engineering. So you can ask ChatGPT to reverse prompt engineering for you. That means that generate prompts based on a article. Okay. All right. So as I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. Ayush is sharing this, generating a tweet for holiday offer for Father's Day. Tone should be grateful. Fill in the blank format. He has got this. Celebrate that with special offer. But this is more of like a general purpose fill in the blank kind of template, right? But what? Yeah, you got a prompt generation. Okay, you've got a prompt generation request, and then celebrate that with 20% off everything. We are so grateful for the love and support it gives. Let's make this Father's Day extra special, and then link to the offer. Yeah. So interesting messages and interesting articles, interesting tweets you can generate by reverse engineering the tweets and articles and blogs of other people, and then using them with your content, right? All right, with great power comes great responsibility. We also should not copy, because there are copyright acts and all these things. And but what we can do is we can get inspired and then generate our uh, own articles and blogs and tweets. And we need to also keep in mind not to harm anyone, and please generate responsibility. All right. We will meet in next prompting session where we will work more with images. Today was more about text. How can we generate better images and create better audio and video using AI tools? Also, I will explore in the next masterclass that we are going to have. Uh, Before going and taking and getting you over to uh, uh, before I leave today, I am going to also tell that in the project, a lot of people are asking what to do in final project submission. So you will have to use prompt engineering for designing everything for for a product from scratch, from name to product image to website to marketing campaign to the social media advertisements and everything, but using AI tools, using all the prompt techniques that we have used. And you also have to mention what prompts did you use to generate the content. All right, not just the content, but you will also have to submit your prompts. Okay. So thank you so much. Over to you, team, for further guidelines and other things. I will see you in next masterclass where we will work with images, audio, and video. Okay. You have your attendance link in the meeting group from my teammate Rashika. Also, uh, the team will also announce what to do, what needs to be done. Karthik, you can take over from here.
Thank you very much, Amit. That was a great session. I hope every one of you had a great learning experience and also enjoyed it. Now, to continue further, so I hope you were able to learn more about your own concept of one person unicorn. Before we go, I want to remind you all about your questions and queries. I would request all of you to carefully read all the messages that are shared on the WhatsApp groups. We have addressed almost all of your queries over there. There are video solution as well as text solutions to them, including with that all the important links such as the Zoom meetings, your attendance links, and other forms. All the important details are mentioned in your WhatsApp groups. So please, I request you all to carefully read all the messages that are given in WhatsApp groups. After that, if at all there is any problem that you still have, you have the email ID on your screen right now. That is help.wcp@csrbox.com. You can write to us and we will help you. But we addressed most of the queries on the WhatsApp groups. Please read the messages on that carefully. And then last but not the least, attendance is very important. It is mandatory for the certificates. So please use the QR code or the link to mark your attendance for the day. The session for today is over. Please make sure mark your attendance. You have been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much. I hope to see you all with the same excitement in the next masterclass. Thank you very much.